Let's check the mic before anything happens. Let's check. There. Usually the what's his name? The delay between when I speak and when it shows up, or the audio ends up on stream, is a large delay. But it seems for this situation was pretty much instant. Oh yeah, damn. How do I ever do this? I guess let's bring what's his name? Neuvalette. Not the best. What did I do? Well, then again, I have C2 more week, so. So maybe I just replace Mabuiko with something. Turn up the audio so okay, so where is it? Maybe I should change something as well. Change what happens when I close the screen. Or transition off the screen. I want the audio to play, not really. I guess sometimes I want it to play, but I guess not most times. But yeah, now my big situation with Genshin is, do I get Escoffier? And right now, pretty much leaning towards no.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Let's light up the blazing sun. Try and stop me. The end.
The fucker?
Legacy.
You are loyal to the wrong master. You.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Go! You're free now!
Start the wrath from the skies.
And its ashes will fall like rain.
Yeah.
Hear the echoes of the
This
valley.
boss has a lot going on. That's all I have to say about that.
Time to say hello. It's getting...
Yeah.
May the night wind join you in your slumber.
And they talk for each Natlan character.
Controlled breathing. Let's move.
So when a Nightwind character dies, that chick, I guess she shows up, huh? I wonder if these words are gonna mean something. I wonder if they already do mean something. I don't know what to say. Do I plan to get more characters? Because basically, the chance of getting another solvent is 0. You're pretty much only guaranteed 1. Getting 2 is not possible. And the next character that I plan to get is Escoffier. Oh shit, double frick. It happened. Never thought I'd see this day. I wish it was triple, cause that's what Honkai Star will get in. But I wish this is ever patch, and I wish it was 5. Oh man, we're finally getting double drop artifacts after 4 years. For some reason, Hoey was like, yo man. Fuck these people.
This
And their desire to build their characters. Legends never die. They become a part of you. Kinda have to stop buying these so I can rebuild my resources, because I kind of burnt a fuck ton of resources. I burnt a lot of resources. Was it building characters or was it something else? Because I know I built E and Sen, I built Mavika, Silali, and Oron in a very short period of time. Can I make 20 of these bad boys? No, I cannot. I'm missing flour and cheese. Enter a number. Let me enter a number, game. Oh. Oh. I'm over here being a papega. Because you have to use the controller and the keyboard. Because controller is what they use most often. So for me to gain access to the for me to input a number, I have to use the keyboard. And I was being a little bit slow with that. Oh my god, man. Look at it. Double drops, huh? Let's see if Mavika is able to like clear faster than New Valette.
Quick as a flash. Start the... Letting brave names echo.
Wrath from the skies!
This is good. Double drops, man. I know somebody's going to go and condense resin before they do their run. Ah, garbage. Like, I don't get any good obsidians.
Be free. Tell me what you see.
Bring it.
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Alright, so let's see. Alright, so it just needs to dodge. Flat defense. And of course, I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous because I've not gotten a single good piece from this domain in forever. Ah, man, it was so close, huh? It was so close, man. Fuck, huh?
Hear the echoes of the valley.
It was a four-liner.
Pyroclastic surge!
And just like always, I get fucked. I thought that I was gonna get an upgrade from my Mavika. But the game was like, no bitch, you get nothing. Did I finish? Should I start condensing now? The seem like it's done. Seem like it's over. But yeah, that was the best piece I've gotten in probably since Movika came out. As in, not that they rolled well, just that it was the best piece I've gotten, and the fact that it was a 4-liner with double crit and attack percent. My luck otherwise has been completely garbage for this domain. But yeah, I'm saving my resources for when.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Light of the blazing sun!
Obsidian gets added to
Incinerate!
the strong box. So for now, I just do my thing, get my garbage artifact,
Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Wrath from the sky!
and then
Ah!
move on.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
What can I get for you? Stopping.
I see it. Yeah, yeah. There's no time to lose. Pick me.
I shall. Coconut.
Eradicate all evil. There's no time to lose. But my song needs I see it. This won't hurt. You're done. It's over. On the money. Yeah. Let our souls awaken. Purging slash. No room for mercy. Catch you in the next life. No time to lose. Press forward.
Execution continue!
My song is with you. Vanish. This won't hurt. Not. Behave now. This won't hurt. My blade is ready. Remember to smile.
No room for mercy.
I swear on my blade. Yeah. Behave now.
It's over.
Purging slash.
My blade is really
I'll eat everything.
press forward.
Oh, that's amazing. Let our souls resonate.
Vanished.
This won't hurt.
Awaken. I'm unstoppable.
Victory, the only option. Yeah.
It's over.
Who will see? Behave now. This won't hurt. Behave.
I swear on my blade.
This song is dedicated to the world.
Vanished. Awaken.
This won't hurt. Not.
Catch you in the next life. Victory, the only option. Yeah. Weakling. No room for mercy.
I'll eat everything!
I swear on my blade. Weakling.
quickly and swiftly. Woe for me, fruit of
Into the
evolution.
painting. Yeah. Yeah.
Here comes a helper.
Capture the spark.
My compliments. Hush, take this. Is that it? Can Brilliance lights the way.
Leave it to me.
The fruit of evolution.
Into the painting. Yeah. Yeah.
My compliments. Is that it? Running won't save you. You will yield. Still recognize me?
Ta-da! How's this splitting magic?
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl. Awesome! Time to twirl. Riding the west wind, away we go! Go, go, go! Time to twirl.
How should I dispose
Feeling
of
lucky.
you? Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Expand your thinking.
Time to twirl.
Open sesame.
Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours. Go, go, go! Riding the west wind, away we go!
Alright,
Riding the west wind, away we go!
I guess it's time.
Time to twirl.
Time to just see what kind of garbage I get. I have nothing to form in this game. I have really no purpose. I am just doing things out of boredom. Well, not about boredom, like, there's nothing for me to form. I only plan to pull a Noxa for this entirety of 3 X patch. I don't plan to pull any of the characters.
This big diamond,
Unless they make Firefly completely useless at E2.
time to twirl. Hey! This big diamond, it's all yours. west wind. Away we go! Time to twirl. Riding the west wind. Away we go!
Right in the West Wing. But yeah. Man, I burned through my Chips Ahoy cookies.
Diamond! It's all
They're so delicious, man. And I have no self-control. Garbage into garbage. I think it's the last run. I was just making space for...
this big diamond. It's all yours.
I was just making space for the 4 coins I'm about to get. Because I have 12.
This big diamond. It's all yours. Hey! Time to twirl. This big diamond. It's all yours.
What's going on? Imagine no Castorice, I know. Sorry, I had to step away for a second to use the bathroom. Well, yeah, imagine skipping her. Could never be you, right?
Share the good
People, nah, I could get her if I wanted to. I'm on guaranteed. And I have 100 pulls. I'm getting a Noxa instead. And then I'm pretty much probably gonna stop pulling for the rest of the until like 4.0, or if Hoya forces me to get to replace the Hertha or my Firefly. Oh nah, trust me, nah, man. I have to get the Noxa. The reason I don't get Castorice, I don't have a team for her. For me to get her, she would make all my characters worse. Because she used the same characters as my Firefly
This is
and my
in action.
Firefly and the Hertha.
Bust. Or
Because
maybe
the
I'll take
thing
it
that
all.
I have now is that for me to get a full potential out of her, her ideal team, English is hard, by the way, so her ideal team is the Trailblazer, which unfortunately I already have tied to Firefly, and Gallagher, which is also tied to my Firefly, and Tribby, who is tied to my Hertha. So I'm pretty much in a situation where her ideal team is spread across my 2 other best characters. So she's basically overall making my account worse by taking away my other characters' best supports, or I will be making her worse by not giving her best supports. So I kind of feel Anaxa works best on my account. Okay, alright. Just wanted to tempt me. But hopefully, alright man, take care. What's your cousin? You're babysitting? But hopefully you have a great day. Nah, I'm on guaranteed. Anaxa is guaranteed. There's no if, and the one thing is not guaranteed is the light cone, which I also will be trying for. Although they gave us a free one, I still want his. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm always obsessed with light cones. Because they gave us a free one that only works on him, and I'm still like, you know what? I want the Lyco.
Genius in action.
Alright, hopefully I do.
Endless riddles.
Hopefully I become like your friend and get like 3 in one multi.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Wouldn't that be cool? Then I will have a story to share with you about how lucky I got.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Wouldn't that be amazing? That would truly be something. Because right now, only Clee's not grounded get to share amazing stories about how they got lucky. I have nothing to share. I'm just sulking over here saying, oh my god, when will I get lucky? But I never do. Oh man, these Chips Ahoy cookies are finally finished. Because the issue for me is that they taste so good, but they destroy my stomach. It tastes so goddamn good, huh? Do I want these? I think Curiosa I'm still short on. Whatever.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
This is pure genius in action.
Keep up.
I expected Herta to be stronger in this
You can
environment,
fight it or rock
but
with it.
frankly I don't feel it. I feel like she's too weak. Like, although Ruin May is nothing amazing, because Ruin May pretty much only shows up when you get that one blessing that gives you like a insane amount of stuff. What does Tribby do? Nothing. Tribby does nothing. Only character that actually does something on my account here is Firefly. Easy.
Full of supplies.
Let's get the Herta back in here.
Wow, good stuff.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girls. But Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction.
Take a look.
Chemical X. And now the Powerpuff Girls were born, using their ultra superpowers, Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Riding the west wind, away we go!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Abundance, Destruction, and ALT. None of these will actually help me. So what is it that I have? I have this, and I have I'm just picking whatever. It's not really a big deal. This is just the weekly version. I don't need to try hard this. Huh? I should always check with this chick before I do anything. She might have that one thing that reduces the cost of everything else. Obtain 2 blessings. What? Obtain 2 curios. I want the blessings. I always want blessings.
Feeling lucky.
Feeling lucky.
Oh, the bigger the risk, the better the reward.
Take a look.
Okay.
This is your genius in action.
No dirty tricks already. Watch your head.
Let's rock.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Expand your thinking.
That's it. Riding the west wind. Away we go. That's it.
Watch your head.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
That's it.
All in.
Good lord, man.
No dirty tricks already. It's on me.
Like,
Watch your head.
this is a good thing I got Firefly E2. I was gonna skip it. Because I have to say, Firefly sucks.
You can fight it.
Firefly sucks ass.
No dirty trick. All in.
Riding the west wind. Away we go.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. All in.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
So the nerf the living fuck out of Firefly, huh?
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Conveniently, Firefly gets fucked again.
Share the good news with the whole city.
Do I want to wish? Well, standard, yes. I want to wish in standard. Standard characters in this game don't really matter. See, nothing. I get nothing. I get nothing. You can see before the polls, even like a launch, whether or not you get something, whether or not there's like some outlines on the ticket. And if they're dark, you know you got something. But if they're, how would I say it? If they're, well, it's hard to describe, but there's ways to tell before the moment you see the ticket whether or not you get a 5-star. You'll need to wait for the afterglow. You can see the moment the ticket shows up.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Time to twirl.
Riding the west wind, away we go!
Time to twirl.
Go, go, go!
And right now I'm just free-forming an Axa. I need 5 more runs. And an Axa should be coming out in the next 3 weeks. Next 7, yeah, next 2. So I got plenty of time. Where is the endgame mode? Word on the street is that this endgame mode
Prepare to gaze up.
has nerfed the living fuck out of Firefly. Mode meant to shield her. Pre-lineup. How does this work? So you go like this. You go like this. Something for ultimate. Erudition path. You go like this. Firefly. Something for breaker. Look like Holy is encouraging her.
Feeling lucky.
Upgrade configured. Take a look. This is pure genius.
No healer, no sustain runs.
Riding the west wind,
Away we go.
Expand your thinking.
What the fuck?
Time to twirl. Time to twirl.
Bust.
When a character is slow and they get stunned like that, is that the worst possible situation?
riding the west wind, away we go!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Time to twirl.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Time to twirl.
That's a lot of damage before it's even broken.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Time to twirl.
Watch your head.
Hey! Delivering warmth! Riding the west wind,
Away we go.
Time to twirl.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Alright, this boss is made to get destroyed by Hertha.
It's all yours.
First I was like, wait a minute. Did Hertha create this thing? But no, it's Ruin May.
Time to twirl.
Ruin May created it.
No dirty tricks, alright?
But it is on the Hertha space station, so
Bust.
maybe that means something.
Watch your head.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Time to twirl.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Time to twirl.
Yeah, these stars in the background is something I took me forever to realize. Those are being caused by Triby. Yeah, Triby was the one
Please stay tuned.
causing the effect to happen where you see some stars.
Type 4. Activate.
Eternal.
How does this work? Huh?
All will be swept away
Do
by
they
the
attack
wind.
the wolf or do they attack?
Enjoying yourself?
Dreams do come true.
Until everything burns to ashes.
The mood is set. Let the show
I might have to do this manually because
Set the seas aflame. Fight to live.
Nice psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves. You will fight me to the death.
yeah, I can see something's happening here. Firefly is not doing it. A lot of breaker.
Recalibrating. Set the seas aflame. Firefly Type 4 in position.
Yeah, I see the issue now. I see the issue. They nerfed. Yeah, they definitely nerfed the living fuck out of her.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Existence is unity.
Join the battle.
Like until everything burns to ashes. Set the seas aflame.
Oh, I see. Hey, what's going on? How does Honk Shank store roll? What?
Fight to live.
There's some Warframe reference. I don't get. What's going on here? But yeah, word on the street that kind of nerfed my little girl over here.
Take your position.
They nerfed her.
Dreams do come true.
Can you believe that?
Every petal, all will be swept
How is
away by
HSR
the
going? Okay, oh I see. Hong Shang, okay, I see now.
Let the show begin.
I see it. Well, basically as I said before, they have nerfed my Firefly. She's no longer doing big PP damage.
Set the seas aflame.
How's this taste?
Great teamwork.
Nice psychic, my friends.
Wait a minute. Huh? Yeah, she's dead. Huh? I'm not even gonna pretend she is dead. She is dead, Mr. Dead, Mr. Dead.
Sheep that stray from the flock. Meet them.
Cause basically what happened is, she's supposed to do a lot of damage when she does this attack, but for some reason they nerfed it for fire characters. So she's supposed to like be able to break him here. But instead, something happened. They fucked up.
Until everything burns to ashes. Fight to live.
Basically, there's a bug going on right now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Dreams do come true.
Which all fire characters.
Begin.
when they go into a one-on-one mode with him, they're supposed to be able to like just straight up kill him, break his bar, but they did not. Coded correctly. So we're kind of in a situation right now where all fire characters,
Is that it?
which is not many,
I was expecting something.
are pretty much hardcore nerfed.
Upgrade config. Take a look. This is pure genius.
Hopefully they give some pulls for this bullshit. There's a lot of people already complaining about it. Like they were talking about Firefly, but then I saw something else that mentioned why Firefly was struggling.
Riding the west wind. Away we go.
Cause they nerfed their girl Federal, not Federal. I mean Evelyn. Oh man, it's been me and Federal so long that I pretty much have it hard coded.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Wait a minute. They said if I pick the speed option, I get to do something crazy. After I'm done with Pokemon Y, I'm gonna play Pokemon Moon Runner. What about Ultra Moon? I think Ultra Moon is the better one. Oh, I do have this. No. Oh, I do have it equipped. Can Firefly get even faster? Now I need him to be even faster. Now I need him to be faster. Decisions. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see if I could go around this
Lucky.
Upgrade config.
and somehow be able to clear even using a Firefly team.
Dirty tricks.
Open sesame.
Watch your head.
Yeah, we're really fucked. Firefly with this one. From the story perspective, they're objectively stuck.
Bust.
What would they have so much more Pokemon?
Take it off.
What did they add into?
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking.
You had a bonus story at the end of it. So I feel like there's just so much more going on with Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. It would be a shame not to partake in it. Why does she do a normal attack?
Watch your head.
Open sesame.
Whatever, that's like a all to take the wheel. The Ultra games rewrote Lumini's character completely in the worst way possible. What?
Riddles.
What is this?
Nothing but a void.
Lissamina? Blasphemy?
Expand your thinking.
So in what way did they rewrite her again? I know she had a husband, but I'm not sure if that was one of the elements that they rewrote. Because she became, I think she became more canon to the more similar to her anime counterpart.
Helpless as ever. Open sesame.
Underestimating us will cost you. What are you looking at? Hey! Riding the west wind.
Away we go!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Time to twirl.
Expand your thinking.
But I didn't know people actually follow the Pokemon story like that.
Time to twirl.
To be upset when things change. I'm sure Game Freak would also be surprised. Say, wait a minute, there's somebody out there. Well, I guess if anyone's going to follow the lore, it's probably going to be you, am I right?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Since you're a lore master. No lore escape. Evelyn's sight. If there's lore.
Riding the west wind.
Swing. Away we go.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Watch your head.
Time to twirl.
Open sesame. Watch it chrome.
Time to twirl.
Pokemon was the antagonist because she was generally abusive to her children because she saw them as ugly, which also the entire reason why the Ultra Beast found Earth.
Delivering warmth.
And they changed that for her to be more less of a monster.
Dirty tricks, all right.
Spirit Bomb.
Riding the west wind.
Away we go.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Time to twirl.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
You should be dead now, right? Everything should just blow up. Oh my gosh, like I have no recollection of the only thing I could somehow connect back to the game, the lore of the game, was the fact that I felt that their character, I was watching the anime and I felt their character was less evil than she was presented in the game. Because I didn't really follow the game story, I just feel she was more evil in the game. Whereas Ultra Sun made her a bit more...
Existence is
Oh, I used the wrong attack.
every petal, all will be swept away by the
I used the wrong attack.
Life psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Oh, I fucked up.
Dreams do come true. Catch nothing.
Like until everything burns to
Not to mention the Lily Gideon entire character arcs are based on the fact that they are children who ran away from abusive home. Well, her mother was just so obsessed with trying to find her father. Can't you understand that? Is that the relatable? Man, Firefly really got nerfed for this endgame content, huh? Because usually she's able to kill these wolves in one shot, but they moved up the bar so that you can't do it anymore.
set the seas ablaze.
Fight me to the death.
Okay, Firefly, let's see what you got there. Let's see if you could go more times than he can.
Fight to live.
No, she cannot.
Firefly type.
No, she cannot. Her speed is actually still slow. I think you need 250. How do you get 250 speed? Like, that's crazy.
Set the seas ablaze.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Sam in position.
Fight to live.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Oh, I guess everybody already went, huh?
Initiate cleanup. Detonate.
Until everything burns to ash.
So Ashes, huh? Completely throw away her original character. And she's a... Oh man. Never knew you were such a lore master. In the Ultra story, the writer's role is a good guy, completely throw away her original character, and now she was abusive to her children to stop Necrozema. So she's justified. Oh, was it Necrozema she was hunting for? Here I thought she was going for her. That she was trying to find her father. So I've been living a lie.
Great teamwork. Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Fight to live.
But imagine somebody caring about the lore in Pokemon. Oh man, that's crazy.
Set the seas aflame.
Imagine caring about the lore in Pokemon.
Calibrating.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Okay, I think I need to go again because this fucker's gonna try and kill me.
Friends? Indulge yourselves! Keep that straight on the block.
Recalibrating. Fight to live.
Let's cook. On the contrary, oh yes, I lost my third.
Until everything burns to ash.
She didn't care about their husband being gone, and she opened the world because she saw them as beautiful.
Recalibrate. Fight to live. Set the seas.
So which one she didn't care about their husband? Was it Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon?
Fight to live.
Good God, man. I'm over here being carried by
Dreams do come true.
This is more than a battle. Set the seas.
C2 or E2 Firefly.
I will claim fight to live.
In the mood for another beating?
Eternal.
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the
Damn,
show
I thought she could go one more turn.
Detonate.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
I got barely clear.
You, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I could have ended that,
All will be swept
and I
away
made a
by the
mistake.
wind.
He's dead now, but still.
Burns to ashes.
In the original Sun, she didn't care about their husband. Well, good God, man. You should have read all that stuff. I was just like running around catching Pokemon. Which Pokemon was I trying to catch? Like in the school area. I think there's a... Well, there's a Pokemon. Is it Zoroark? That's by the school at nighttime. Like, that was my obsession. And I know there was like 11-9. No, it's Salamence. I never caught it though. Well, lore speaks of 11-9 Salamence you could get by using what's the feature? I remember what feature they had it in Pokemon Sun and Moon, but if you kept grinding, I think it was called, you could call for a friend. Pokemon in the wild could call for a friend, and it was some way you could get a Bygone to show up in the grass, and the Bygone, if you brought this HP low, there was a chance you would call for 11-9 Salamence. Yeah, I never knew like reading that much. Like Pokemon isn't exactly known for its lore. That's not really a large part of the community. I'm playing through Sunamo with a full team of steel types. So what do you do? Like for me, I have like a cheating device. I just upload up all the Pokemons I want to, whichever. Like I make my ideal team, give them perfect IVs and EVs, and I sometimes change their moves around so they could be like be more fun to play through the game. I don't make it. I just give them different moves. I'll keep them a level 1. That's a natural playthrough, but the Pokemons I use are just because I'm very obsessed with it. Oh shit, she had no artifacts. I'm obsessed with it, trying to get my Pokemon to have good stats. Is this good? 62. I think it's good. What was it supposed to be? Is it Triby? I guess I changed this gear, huh? $164.
Are you prepared to gaze upon the visage of the fight?
It's about the story the journey tells. Each battle, each encounter adds to my MC. Oh my god, your MC. All you need to know about the MC is that his mom has a Meowth. That's from Kanto. And that's about it. And you want to become the Pokemon Master. So are you familiar with competitive Pokemon? Because for me, I can't really use like the Pokemon that don't have a wider set of attacks. Like bug types, like any bug type. Like who are the bug types in? Like I don't use bug types. Basically, I don't like use Pokemon where they don't have a wide coverage. The game just feels so sluggish and slow because I have to switch out every 5 seconds for type advantage or attack advantage. Like my Pokemon need to have like at least 3. Like Poison, Bug are not good movesets. So it's very rare that I might use a Crobat. Because that's pretty much it. I think at this point Crobat probably have a wider moveset. But there are certain Pokemons like it bothers me when their movesets are very limited in typing. Like I'm not using a Mightyena. I didn't care about people. I play single, write about my characters, and write about your character adventure. Oh yeah, forget you're a writer. You probably haven't updated the story about your Blood Knight or Blood Mage or your warrior that's from the tribe with the lady that's a warrior. That's the leader and the cultist. Where were we? What is this? Yeah, Firefly. I'm trying to fix my Firefly. Give her back this. Give her... Oh, I didn't really change much. I did not change much. And here I thought I changed a lot. But yeah, they nerfed the living fuck out Firefly. I can see a lot of people complaining now, say, oh my god, Firefly is garbage. And it's like, yep. Yeah, she is.
Are you prepared to gaze upon the visage?
Can I see my stats?
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Sound linger.
Please stay tuned.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
Eternal. Oh.
How do I see my stats? 183, 167. Hmm. I sure will learn how to draw. I need more outlets for my creativity. It's actually quite interesting.
The whole city.
Because another thing that comes to my mind when I hear you say that is mangas versus comics, and how manga artists have to basically draw their own comics, draw their own mangas, I should say. Because it seemed like Korea and America, where they have the manhwas and the comics, I think they have somebody that writes the comic and somebody that draws the comic. Whereas in manga, in Japan, it seems like the same person does both. So it's just a bit chaotic and a bit overwhelming to have one person both coming up with a story and also
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
that same person drawing everything.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
Existence is unity.
Oh,
No. Her attack is not. Well, it's 63. Whatever. Need more creative outlets. But nowadays we have AI, so that seems to be what the future is saying.
prepared to gaze at.
It's gonna be quite interesting to see how that is handled. How will AI be handled? Find out. I guess the speed thing doesn't really do much. I guess none of these really do anything. Nope, not a single one of these doesn't. After ally HP is consumed, they restore HP equal to the 6%. This freaking. Yeah. Yeah. None of these are good for Firefly or any break character. AI is useless for art.
I was expecting
Feeling
something
lucky.
bigger.
Once you copied enough people, we'll see about that. Oh man, it's a dangerous time we're going into. People are getting stupider and stupider. And then we also have AI art on top of it.
Riding the west wind.
Well, AI in general.
Spend freely.
Finding a place for humanity. Well, creativity is still unique. We still have a space to be creative. It's just that the moment you post something online, somebody could just copy it, have AI learn from you, and replicate your art.
It's all yours.
And if your name isn't out there, you're not big enough, you pretty much just lost your signature way of drawing.
Time to twirl. Riding the west.
And you have really no claim to fame.
Expand your thinking.
But then again, you don't really need AI to have that type of issue. People could just copy your art style before.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
What's going on here? Why is this thing down?
Your head.
People just copy your art style by hand. They don't need AI for that. The EU has been trying to put more laws against AI recently. I hope they put even more restriction on it.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Open sesame.
Like I feel like AI is like
Time to twirl.
trains in the sense that in locomotives, in that you have these old-time cars are your steam engine trains, and we're going into an age where we'll be having much faster forms of transportation and trying to find the best, because there was no balance there. We pretty much got rid of most of those things, but you can't really get rid of creativity, and that's kind of where the bigger discussion is happening right now.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
But you can plagiarize creativity. And then we're just left with wandering.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Whether
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
well, what the ramifications will be for those type of situation. But what the fuck, man? My tribute.
No dirty tricks.
The tribute's so slow.
Expand your thinking.
Riding the west wind. Away we go!
AI.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Like, come on, give tribute your thing, man.
Delivering warmth.
Open sesame. Watch it chrome.
Time to twirl.
Think I'm gonna get less scored than the last time.
This big diamond. It's all
For some reason, this thing is not. Well, it doesn't matter what my score I get the next time. I'm just curious to see what score I get. With Firefly on auto. I like to pick up a pen. There's a movement.
nothing from the west wind.
There's a movement for that. There it is.
Time to twirl.
That's a pun of some sort.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Go, go, go.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Time to twirl.
Pick up a pen. Hey, I actually did better.
Diamond. It's all yours.
I think. I'm not too sure. But let's see what Alta does over here.
Linger.
Please stay tuned.
Maybe Alta plays better than me.
Type 4. Activate.
Existence is unity.
So you tell my gameplay is not tempting you to come back to Honkai Star Rail or any Hoya game?
All will be swept away by
You
the
must be
wind.
wondering like, damn man,
Dreams do come true.
I miss those Hoya games.
Yeah.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
But there's some discussion going on Reddit right now, which Firefly means, because it seems, as I said before, they kind of really fucked her in the ass, and not in the good way. Not in the fun, consenting way. The very bad, horrible, not so fun. There's a bug right here. The discussion about the bug that caused her to just a bunch of sussy heart. That's a whole bunch of sussy art. Cool. Interesting. Where are the discussions, guys? Or is it just straight sussy things? Here it is. There's another discussion. Can someone understand if they release new break units, but will they even do it that again? She's not doing so bad. It's not doing great, huh? So this person is saying E2 with those two can still overpower anything. Yeah, so I'm very grateful that I was able to get Firefly E2 quite in a reasonable amount of pulls. I feel like we got more pulls last year than this year. I don't know. Maybe it's got lucky and got a lot earlies. At this point, I just hang around here because I enjoy talking with you and Federal. Oh my god. That melts my heart. I'm so happy to hear that. But I was still hoping I could convert somebody to the magnificent of Hoya games. Unfortunately, that seems to not be the case. Huh? Seems like him forever will be the only... What the hell is going on? Why are they attacking the wrong guy? It's auto. It's not great. Like, this is bad. Huh? Maybe the next game. Maybe the next game. I doubt it. You go probably last a week and say I'm done. This garbage artifacts. This predatory gacha game. Oh, you can't make endgame. Then you tell me you deleted it. And you're back to playing Elden Ring. What, did I get the exact same score from last time? Oh man, okay. Anyway. That was pretty much what I wanted to see. They're giving out free 5 stars between Loocha and Herta. And a couple people have been wailing on these dice. Because they get 2 of them. And the whales were spending, like some guys pulled 88 copies of Castorice, the unbanned character. Because every time you get a, basically you have to first get the character to C6. And then everything you get after C6 give you that currency that you could then use to buy these reroll dice. That you then could use on your artifacts to basically, as the name says, reroll them. And somebody wanted to make the perfect character with the perfect artifacts. So they kind of just spent a lot to accomplish said task. And it kind of went all over the Honkai Star Rail community with them discussing about the predatory nature of these dice and now they incentivize whales to overspend. Was pretty crazy if you ask me. Can I rename from here? Seems OBS. I wish you could Woo also updated their in-game mode. That is also pay to win. I won't say I assume. I know it's pay to win garbage. I've done it enough times. Because the in-game mode wants you to have AoE characters, but Woo didn't introduce that many AoE characters strong enough to carry you in that in-game mode. What a sucker. It's crazy. But that's kind of the type of people gacha games attract. Anything where money is a means to an end are going to attract people with a desire to overspend. And then when you have a casino where there's random chance, because a lot of people in the gacha community don't see that as predatory, because you're like, oh, you could buy a Lexus, so you could buy a nice watch. But those things you buy up front, there's no well, there are psychological components, but that's more on society than the store itself. Like when you go to a store, they're not saying, yo, just gamble for the Rolex. And then relative to other like expensive, a watch carries some level of status, and it's really about value at the end of the day, I guess. Because the thing that really makes whaling in a gacha game so much worse to me is what a gaming experience is supposed to cost. And I feel like gacha games that incentivize that level of overspending undermines that integrity of what games are supposed to cost and the kind of community a game is supposed to foster. I just feel like it introduced a level of toxicity into the community that I don't particularly find too appealing. That's my biggest grievance with gacha games. What are these? These are all bad, aren't they? Heavy basic and something. Do I want this or do I want that? Do I want this? I don't know. Gacha games are inherently all about vanity, which is why I don't like them that much. Like, to me, like, for the most part, these games are games, as in they're games first, gacha games second.
Still recognize me?
So I don't really have that much of a grievance.
Into the painting. My compliments. Improvise.
With certain elements being predatory, because your single player experiences for the most part. So yes, predatory as fuck. They do have the elements. They're not really in your face like some other gacha games, saying, hey, new bundle every 5 seconds you boot up the game, which is something that WoW does have. WoW does constantly remind you that it is a gacha game.
I engraft you.
Every time you open, you'll see a bundle
Loading.
reminding you there's a spending to go spend, buy stuff.
Witness the art's true form.
Gacha games, which is why I don't like them. What's this question? By the way, who's your favorite normal type Pokemon? Normal type Pokemon.
Helper. Take this.
Like my instinct was to say Snorlax, but I didn't really think about it. Because normal types don't stand out to me. Like, those are the one Pokemons I do not use. Like, I've never used a normal type. Like, the closest thing to a normal type I've ever used in a Pokemon playthrough is like Eevee, before I evolve it into something more useful. So I guess I have to say Snorlax, but that's more for nostalgia than anything else. I just don't think of normal types as good Pokemons.
Fury boils.
It's crazy.
Let's your wide open. Do this another way. Lend me your power.
Where's this wolf? Huh? So what's your favorite normal type? Huh? Like, normal type is probably the one type where we don't have favorites.
Break. Lend me your power. Fury boils.
They're being a good bulker, barely any weakness, which makes them what? That sounds like a meta player. Perspective. Somebody who clears about endgame, like the best normal. I don't know who's the best normal type right now. Maybe it's Caflable, because it became part fairy.
For battle. Lend me your power.
But for a long time it was Chansey and Blissey.
Finale. Fury boils.
Yeah, I already see a problem with this endgame mode. Oh my god. This game is so fucking pay to win. Like, I'm struggling here.
You're wide open.
Hopefully I get all the awards. Like, this game is garbage. Pay to win garbage. I'm struggling. Don't ask me if I'm hurting. I'm not okay. And then you find WoW players defending this garbage. I keep getting the characters mixed up. What is this? Amplify all damage. I guess I take all damage amplification. You have good but barely any weaknesses, so now I'm curious, like what is your like you're saying all this stuff and I'm like,
My compliment.
that sounds like a meta player.
Your weak spot. You will yield. My compliment. If ever glory demands more. A new era awaits. Still right. It's the painting. Hands off my friends.
What was this about? My favorite normal type is Snotland. You get it early. Hits like a chocolate, very decent physical, works with return, nice, buttery, and it comes with intimidate. Snotland.
My compliment.
That's a black and white Pokemon.
Take this. The stage.
But yeah, I really have no comment. The only one I could think of is Snorlax. I just never thought about it. So who's your favorite rock Pokemon? That's another category. That's not the most popular. If you count secret ability Sunval, enable... You're giving me fun Pokemon facts. It's like...
I engraft you new.
you're a IRL Pokédex.
Fury boils. Burn. Inferno. Let's do ready for this another way.
Fear no more. Settled.
I was wondering why he's doing no damage. I think he has no weapon.
Finale.
Yeah, I figured.
Fury boils.
I figured he had no weapon. Well, he had the weapon, but I don't know what to describe it. It's not a good weapon. It should be good enough. It was a freaking... If this game was actually more free to play, it should have been a good weapon because it is a 5-star weapon. But for this pay-to-win ass endgame mode, it's not good enough. Just not good enough.
Oath from the
Count Sunval. But it is over? Yeah, I'm not even getting enough to actually get the resources I need. I think you need to get it total. So 9, 10, 11. It's like a job. So I need to get like a fuck ton of points. I don't think I'm actually... Oh no, I've been failing. I have been failing. Wow. Yeah, this game is done. It's over. They pretty much made an end game that no one could play. Oh god, man. Kuro Games.
hopefully will make it
They've pretty much lost me.
specific for you. It would be my honor.
Like, Hoya has never nerfed your freaking endgame mode. Like, they released the Abyss, and that's the Abyss. Only Kuro has done that. Because even then, like, you have concerted energy and resonance energy. Like, those two things are just so important to certain characters. Like, GUN cannot work with concerto. But you're trying to make it seem like oh, just use whatever you want. It's like, no. GUN, he freaking sucks. If the enemy is if he has to rely on concerto, because it takes for him to get his bar back up. And by then, the fight is already fucking over. Is this good enough? The skill damage, you say? I don't use basic attacks.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
My favorite rock type? What are you thinking about this? Like, I think Golem is cool. But again, that's another one I'm probably stomp on. Even though I asked the question.
Running won't save you. Still, leave it to me. Recognize me. Roll for fruit of it's the painting. My compliments. The stage is set.
But yeah, the game, these horror did not release strong enough AoE characters to carry you in this endgame mode. And usually, like when Hoyu does something like this, they usually bring in, make an OPS character whenever they introduce a new endgame mode, just to get the players accustomed to it. And then gradually, over time, they start making it way more difficult than it used to be. What the hell is this essay? Oh yeah, Lion Rod, that's my favorite type. I completely forgot we had a discussion about that. Lion Rock is in fact my favorite. This is the middle version, the one I mentioned yesterday. Well, not yesterday. I think we had a discussion about it though.
You will yield. Glory demands.
You get foster resemble reasonably early. Comes with everything seems to be early for you. That's the same reason you like Snarlin, because he comes early. It's fast, it's strong. Is hell bent in is hell both on physical and special. All out attack moveset is very fun to use if you already have a balanced team going. Yeah, Defeatist is a horrible ability. Yeah, what does it do again? I think you lose the stats, but I'm willing to ignore it. Yeah, Defeatist and the other ability sucks. Truant, whatever Slack King's ability is. Worst abilities in Pokemon.
Astral modulation.
Inferno. Break.
Wait a minute, where did my energy go?
Fury boils. Feel my wrath. Let's do this another way. Burn. Ready for battle. Unstoppable.
Okay.
Finale. Lend me your power.
Oath.
So go from one.
Stay calm. Iron grasp.
What's this?
on you.
When goes below attack and special or half the.
Fury boils.
Good lord, man.
As you wish.
Might as well be KO'd at that point.
Inferno.
Oh man, do I have like a stutter?
Lend me your power.
But yeah, it might as well be KO'd at that point.
Settled.
Ordained. In war with time. Loading.
Fury boils. Burn. As you wish. Let's do this. Ready for battle. Way. Lend me your power.
Lend me your power.
Break.
Vow.
Well, the thing about it doesn't matter. Like, it's the same HP stat as Geodude, so getting one shot anyway. Good lord, man. Are you sure you're not into competitive Pokemon?
Boils.
You even know how much HP stats they have. What is going on, man? What is this type of information for somebody to have?
Inferno. You're wide open. Lend me your power.
Should be calling you. Where's the enemy? Well, yeah, I should be calling you Professor Evelyn the Murder Maid. Maybe if I switch the teams. They say it's supposed to be weak to arrow. I doubt it, but they said so, right? They never lie, am I right? The game will never lie to you. Where is Jeji? Or is it... what's her name? Oh, I didn't realize this girl's not fully leveled. Actually, I think I should. I'm not into PvP, but I just like making unique teams. Yeah, well, you seem to know way more than you should for somebody who's like not into competitive Pokemon. You know, way too much. That's all I'm trying to say. It's kind of fishy, if you ask me. Start to have my suspicions. Sir, learn is it? Well, around these parts. Yes, it is. Keep that learning to yourself. Huh?
Loading.
Fury boils. Inferno. Ready for battle. Lend me your power. Fury boils. Burn.
Loading.
Damn, these dragons are impossible to fucking navigate. Yeah.
Fury boils.
At this point, America is probably one of the most hated places in the world.
You're wide open. Lend me
Full of idiots.
break. Stay sharp. Fear no more.
Idiots that think they know better than everybody else. That's the worst type of idiot, huh?
Oath from the heart.
What a clinger. Burn.
I engraft you.
Would you like to hear my favorites? Sure, go ahead. Cook.
Fury boils.
Give me something to listen to while I
Let's do this and ready for battle. Lend
question why the fuck am I letting this game control my life.
break.
This game mode is just horrible.
Fury fury boils. As you wish.
In war with time. Loading.
I can't get a full rotation going, so
Inferno. Let's do your wide open this another way. Fear no more.
let's
Finale.
can't even get 2,000 points. Yeah, this is I need to get like 27 on the next side. I need to get some god tier pointage. How does this go? You go like this.
Luminous energy.
And you go like this.
Here comes a helper. Take this. The stage is set. Improvise.
Then you go like this.
In the name of the Montellis. Into the painting. Yeah. Grow from the fruit of evolution. Into the painting. Yeah. Capture the spark. My compliments. Brilliance lights the way. Victory.
Where is it?
Can you keep
Are these guys like? Do these guys have elect? Was I mistaken here?
won't save you.
Are these guys like
New era.
ice immune? I feel like you're ice immune. Cause I'm doing no damage there. At first I thought it was they were ice weak. Well, I'm beginning to think they're ice. Like I don't do basic attacks. They keep giving basic attack buffs, but I don't fucking use basic attacks.
Grow from the fruit of evolution. Into the painting. Here, my compliments. Who's a helper? Found your weak spot. You will yield. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete. Take this. Still recognize me. The fruit of luminous energy. Into the paint. Art unveiled. Yeah. My compliments. Found your weak spot. The stage is set. Victory favors me. Can you keep in the name of the Montellis? Running won't save you. Still, recognize. Capture the spark. It's me, Odysseus, the fruit of evolution. My compliments.
My compliments.
Brilliance lights the way.
Yeah,
World is
I think the rice thing was definitely. Mental data. I coulda. I was doing less damage. Took me a while to figure that out. The rice thing probably meant that element that was being resisted. My favorite steel type was Magnemite. You'll never guess what point it gets in most games. It's hella tanky, especially with a steel typing. I prefer mine having the ability to levitate was sturdy. They do have the ability to levitate. Because for some reason I feel like Magnemites are weak to earthquake, but they get this. I don't know. Maybe just that is just my old school memory. But sturdy is acceptable enough. I can be bothered to search for levitate. It's pretty great selection. Yeah, I hate Magnemites actually. Now that I think about it, it has limited movesets. Like he'll only learn like Thunder, Steel. I think he'll learn Tri Attack, which is okay, but Thunder and Steel, I don't feel like I have the best coverage. Especially with so much of the end game being dragon types.
Hey, loading.
You're no match. Inferno!
Astral modulation.
Astral modulation.
Fury boils.
The magma has 4 times weight to ground, that's why.
Ready.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Lend me your power.
But yeah, levitate. I just remember it having levitate. Like I feel that's a broken ass ability. Well, even then, because there's Pokemon like Electros that has levitate, but no one uses it in competitive Pokemon because it sucks.
From the soul. In war with time.
Despite having no weakness.
Loading.
Same for Spiritomb.
Boils. Silence.
Man, this is bringing back memories because back in the days when I was a kid, I used to watch this guy play competitive Pokemon, and he had this Lucario called Skywalker.
Let's do this and you're wide open another way. Lend me your power.
Pretty much left the impression in me. I used to look forward to his Pokemon battles. I remember every Friday night I would just watch him. Watch his YouTube of him playing. Well, it was usually his YouTube videos. They weren't like live streaming back then. I don't have a favorite electric type. I guess my favorite electric type has to be the Zapdos, or it's probably Zapdos.
Inferno.
My favorite steel type is Metagross. Like I like our Lucario. It's either Metagross or Lucario, but Lucario is also my favorite fighting type, so. At one point, back in the days was Hitmonchan. When there was like 151 Pokemon, so I was like, I'm a Hitmonchan enjoyer. But now that there's like a billion Pokemons,
From the heart.
Lucario is now. Did that beard just roll backwards?
Loading.
Fury boils. As you wish. You're wide open. Lend me your power.
I realize they keep missing that attack. Yeah. Will I get enough? I feel like I'm not even getting enough. Maybe I am. I need 15. What score? Oh, I do get enough. No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. I did not get enough. Yo, this is so garbage, man. No, I think I have one more floor left. What am I saying? I have one more floor left. I think, this will decide whether or not I'm angry or not. Okay, I have one more floor left. You can chill out, Evelyn. Put down the pitchfork. But yeah, I saw you say you would tell me your favorite music, or did I misread that? Am I dyslexic? Would you like to know what my favorite, like to know here? Oh, would you like to hear more of my favorites? Okay. Oh, for some reason I thought this said something about a song. I was like, Do you want to hear more of my favorite songs? I was like, wait a minute, okay. But it turns out you're like more of my favorite Pokemon. So who else? Poison type. Who's your favorite poison type? Yeah. Now I'm getting a bit embarrassed thinking about, because all my favorite Pokemons are essentially Pokemons that are good for competitive play. So I'm a meta slave. Moxie, you see, is also I don't. So what is going on here? Because you keep mentioning their abilities. Is it their abilities that elevate them? And you also mentioned their movesets. Do these things like affect your whether or not you like a Pokemon? Are they a major part? Are you just listing off of facts about the Pokemons you do like? Because I will say yes. As I said before, whether or not a Pokemon is competitive does affect my perception of whether or not I like it. Like, I like Greninja, but I like Greninja even more when it has the ability Protein. And I like Cinderace, but I also like Cinderace when it has the ability Liberia, which is basically Protein, but Cinderace version. I'm pretty sure they nerfed that stuff. But then again, there's characters like this Incinerator, who is very good competitive. Well, I know competitive, but it's good for double battles. I don't really know how he does in singles, but in doubles, Incinerator is one off of the top 3 best Pokemons. Who would have thought? I was like, oh, Litany, he's such a slow Pokemon. That's not gonna be super competitive. Be seen in competitive play. And boy, was I wrong. I don't judge Pokemon by move set ability though, but it does play a part in my opinion of them. Okay. So now I'm kind of curious, like, do you have a Pokemon that is your favorite that has a ability that is lackluster? Or move sets? Well, frankly, I would categorize Magnemite as a lackluster moveset. So I guess you could count Magnemite. Like, also another thing that I hate about certain Pokemon, whether or not they're slow, their speed affects my perception of them. Because going through the game, having to use a slow Pokemon means that Pokemon's gonna get hit more often before they get to attack. Whereas a fast Pokemon can keep their health and not require me to freaking take out the load so I could use the Pokemart, or I have to run back to the Pokemon Center every 5 seconds because my slow Pokemon keep letting every other Pokemon attack first. So that also does affect my perception. I don't like slow Pokemon because they get hit first before they get to attack. Fast Pokemon that one hit KOs mean that that Pokemon doesn't need to get healed as often as a slow Pokemon. Trick Room is what? You setting up Trick Room every time you fight a random trainer? Is this what I'm supposed to believe? Is this what you're trying to convince me of? I mean, your people out there that set up Trick Room every 5 seconds. Every time they enter a grass, it's like a Trick Room. And then you're forced to have one, and at that point, you're pretty much forced to have one Pokemon, always. In the first of your slot, which is going to be the Trick Room Pokemon. Why did I end up all the way over here? Dude, like, what's going on here? Look, I'm getting a much higher score than last time.
Ordained. Worry not. Astral modulation.
As you wish. Burn to ashes. Settled.
What is my favorite poison type? Well, mine would be the... What's it called? It's... I don't know its name. But it's the dragon type that came with the Pokemon Ultra Sun. It's from the Ultra Beast world. That would be my favorite poison type. Poison dragon, because it looks cool. It kind of looks like a it's like a Beedrill, but a dragon. A cool looking Beedrill, if I was to describe it. Yeah. Naga Needle. That's exactly the Pokemon I'm talking about. Yeah, it looks cool. I don't think it's really... I don't know if it's top tier competitively. But sure, it looks cool. I think that's all that matters. Am I right? Or am I right?
Witness the art's true form. Here comes my compliment.
I believe it does good stats.
You will yield. Glory demands more. Running won't save you. Masterpiece complete.
Actually, Gengar was also one of my favorite too. Gengar is also one of my favorite.
Everything.
But I always think of Gengar of more of a ghost type than anything else.
Insta painting.
Who was it? I think Agatha. I forget what Agatha is in the first Pokemon game because she uses Gengar, Crobats, and Arbok. And it was because Gengar was the only ghost type in the game. So they pretty much had her. And the same thing for Lance, because Lance also used
Victory favors me.
use a Dragonair. Already used 2 Dragonites. I think he used 2 Dragonites and a Dragonair in his team.
Insta painting. The fruit of evolution.
He used
Art unveiled.
so back in those days, Agatha had to supplement her ghost team with a Arbok and Crobat.
The stage is set. The world is mine. Can you keep up? A new era awaits. Still leave it to me. Recognize me. Luminous energy. The fruit of evolution. Insta painting. Springs into life. Capture the spark. Yeah. Hush.
My favorite is Crobat. I haven't used Poison that much, but I use Crobat a shit ton of types. I should have ton of times. It's fast, it's tanky, it packs a respectable punch. The moveset is respectable, especially in generation with the that have fairy types, but even then, fairy types are very rare in Pokemon X and Y. Maybe Scarlet and Violet is a lot more prominent, but I feel like in every Pokemon game, fairy types are so rare.
Leave me alone. Burn!
Worry not. Loading war with time.
Lend me Wind Rider. Break. Finale. Fury boils.
Leave it to me.
Did I just fuck up, huh?
Fury boils. Inferno.
Crobat, huh? Remember, like, Sulbat kind of grew on me. Because Sulbat had, what's the ability? It's simple. So every time you use Calm Mind, you would get double the stats. I'm not sure if he had Baton Pass though. I feel like he had Baton Pass, I just can't remember. Because I know like 2 of my movesets for Sulbat were dedicated to something else. And I was only allowed to have Psychic and Ear Slash.
Loading.
Fury boils. As you wish. Burn. Feel my wrath. You're wide open.
Man, God, man, like, why did I go across the fucking screen to the wrong place? Like, Crobat's very respectable Pokemon I could think of. Any major complaints? Well, getting friendship on it is a major complaint. You can't just catch a fresh one. You have to have one from the early game to get yourself a Crobat.
Let's do ready for this another way.
Did I make it? Tell me I made it. I made it. Alright, so the game isn't completely paid to win as of yet. It's not fun though. Like, that's not fun. Maybe I need different characters. I don't know what to say. I do think I need better characters, because I'm not having that much fun. Yeah, I'm being carried by my Carlotta, who is pretty much wailed the fuck up. My Carlotta is a whaler. For a whale of a time. Like, another thing, like when you click on one of these, just allow me to click the entire thing. Don't just have me have to click each and every single one. Like, Genshin could never. And then on top of that, there's weeklies. Like, managing all these games actually does feel like a waste of time. Waste of time. Like, I'm playing all these games and I'm like, there's something there has to be something better I could do. It just feels so much to manage all these freaking gacha games. Feels a bit overwhelming.
Victory favors me.
My favorite flying types is Talonflame. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. It used to be one of my favorites as well. But as I said before, these Pokemons need to be competitive. I think Dragonite probably is up there for me now. With flying types. Because Dragonite falls. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to draw a lot of Dragonites. I used to, at least from my perspective, the way I draw Dragonite was pretty accurate. Like, I'm not much of a drawer, but I feel like my Dragonite was pretty decent.